These workers have been on strike for several months after their employer, a chemicals company near the southeastern city of Grenoble, announced it would partially lay off its workforce. Our factory is divided into two by a train line. The southern part over there is where they are planning to lay off 154 of our overall 350 staff. The factory is part of a global group with a total annual turnover of 9.5 billion euros. But the local branch can no longer fully function since its main salt supplier, Bankruptcies, entered bankruptcy proceedings a few months ago. Bankruptcies employees have joined the strikers to show their solidarity. Meanwhile, Arkema's supplier Bankruptcies is looking for new investors. Competitors from China have pushed down prices while labour costs in France and energy prices remain high. If we really shut down operations, that would not only impact the chemical sector. We also provide material for the nuclear sector, nuclear weapons, and we supply fuel for the European space rocket Ariane. 1,000 kilometers further northwest in Brittany, this foundry with its 300 employees is also struggling. It was set up in the 1960s by Renault, but the car maker is now looking to find cheaper suppliers abroad. The foundry says finding new investors has been difficult. Between 2023 and 2024, we have lowered our costs by 10%. We are aiming to bring them down by 30% over the next 5 years. When Renault said they would sell our company, we had to create a new structure and diversify our activity. But this takes time. The real estate, construction and transport sectors are also struggling. President Macron had promised to re-industrialize France, also through lower taxes. But this economist says the program hasn't braced companies for economic conditions that are getting tougher. Economic growth has been very slow in France and abroad, and French companies are struggling to pay back government loans granted during the COVID pandemic. If US President Trump, on top of all that, imposes tariffs on us, that'll make things worse, especially regarding the products we export to the US, such as wine, cosmetics and drugs. Trump is threatening to levy 25% import taxes on European products. The strikers think that's even more reason for the government to intervene, as a matter of national sovereignty. We want the government to nationalize our supplier Bankruptcies and financially support our company. Protectionist measures have indeed become more of an option in Europe since Donald Trump's return to the White House.